Hello, hello. I'm Jen Bonato here, and I'm live in my studio, and I just realized that the gardener's coming today. Oops. And I can hear him buzzing around. So anyway, it's 10 minutes. Hopefully he won't get back here for a little bit, but I wanted to introduce you to Josie. Come here, Jojo. This is my little hugger, lover, little studio sidekick. And we're gonna do a quick little sketch and paint of Josie today. She's my little super sweet. This is what she does all the time. She gives hugs. Do you give the best hugs? Yes, you do. I love her little hair like that because she looks like a dude otherwise. Okay, I'm gonna let Jojo down. But anyway, I'm nervous, but I see somebody's here. I'm not sure who it is. I just I've been wanting to do this Take 10 with Jen for a while. It's been like nudging at me to do something that's like a fast, easy way to connect with people and to share creative ideas, to share a little bit about processes, materials, different things that have inspired you along your creative journey or even just your life journey, because art does emulate life, and I feel like what's happening on our canvases or in our journals is definitely happening in our real life. So anyway, I wanted to share that I'm proud of myself for showing up and doing this today, because I've been wanting to do it since COVID. So that's 4 years of like putting it off. And I'm here, and I've committed to 4 weeks. Thank you to my beautiful friend, Andrea Garvey, who's like, girl, just do it for 4 weeks. Don't set yourself up to get all annoyed and frustrated or like it gets to be too much and then you don't want to do it. Just do it for 4 weeks. You can do anything for 4 weeks. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it for 4 weeks. Hi, Linda. Hi, Andrea. And anyway, so I wanted to share this. I was looking at this little Wonder Seeker book that I have by Andrea Scher, and she talks about basically vicarious joy. And so I am encouraging you. I just shared something that I'm proud of myself for showing up today and doing this, and I want to encourage you to share something in the comments that you are proud of yourself for showing up, following through, getting through a difficult oh, thanks, Andrea. Thank you, Terry. My gorgeous groupies are here. Oh my God, thank God for gorgeous groupies. But share something that you are proud of yourself, because as women especially, we don't really ever toot our own horns. We're kind of taught to like tamp ourselves down and kind of hang out in the background and support everybody else, but not ever really share something that we are proud of ourselves. And so anyway, that's what I want to encourage you to do in light of vicarious joy from this lovely book, Wonder Seeker, because wonder has so many meanings. But anyway, I delight in wonder. But so share something that you're proud of yourself for. And I'm going to share something that I'm proud of my friend Linda Trujillo for. She went on an art retreat to Italy with me, and the gardener's coming, and she hadn't really been painting a whole lot since, I don't know, for the last couple of years. And she hold just 1 sec. Josie, stay. Well, that was professional. Oops, sorry. He's so nice. But anyway, she hadn't really been creating super regularly, and she hadn't really had a practice that she was doing on a super regular basis. She was still creating, but anyway, she came back. She was inspired by Lynn Colwell, who creates like 6 hours a day and donates 1 painting a day for charity. And she was very inspired by her, and she came back, and she's been painting 3 hours a day since her return, every single day. So Linda, I'm super proud of you. Keep it up, girl. That's awesome that you're doing that and you're showing up every day for yourself, which is fabulous. Okay, so we're going to talk about some art. And I'm going to share this because we have such a short period of time. But I wanted to share this really cool pen. It's a Sharpie gel pen, size 7. And I was playing around with it, doing some sketching outside at the vineyards and different places. And I started doing some sketches. This is one I just did a quick sketch of at a local vineyard. And I walk a lot at this local little lake called Harveston Lake. And I did a quick sketch of the lake and the little gazebo in the background. And the cool thing was when I originally sketched with this pen, I mean, it was just like a, you know, regular sketch or whatever. And pen and ink sketch. And so I used typical like ink techniques, hatching, cross hatching, stippling, blah, 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 to blend. And I won't get into all those boring details right now. But then I just thought, oh, you know what? I wonder what's going to happen. And I'm going to pull you over to my, my other video set up here so that you can see what I'm working on here. Okay. So I was like, I wonder what would happen if I just added a little bit of water to that. And so I did. And so I just want to show you what happens when you do add a little bit of water to this cool pen. You get these gorgeous, and I'm sure there are a lot of pens that are designed specifically for this purpose. But what I love about this one is if you just want to do some quick sketches out and about and have a super limited material bag, or just bring like a sketchbook and this pen and a bottle of water and maybe some paper towels for blotting or something. This is a great little tool for that. And I'll show you why in a minute, because you can kind of see the color lifting there a little bit right now. And I'm going to try really hard to keep this to like 10 to 15 minutes. So I don't even know where I am right now, but you get these gorgeous pinks and purples that are just really, I think, really lovely. So this is a great way to practice like values, painting values, and yeah, doing like value studies and things like this. I love that you can blot it out, but I mean, look at how cool that pink is. I just love it. And I got all excited about this pen, and I bought a whole bunch on Amazon. I bought like a whole box of different colors because I thought, oh my gosh, if this one does all these cool colors, then, you know, what's going to happen with all these other colors that they make? And nothing happens with them. So, I mean, they do bleed a little bit. Oh yeah, let me look at some questions here. Sorry, thank you, Terry. My friend is helping me so I don't get totally like off track. And okay, so let me look over here and see if I can find it on Facebook. Hold on just a sec, because I think there might be a question here on Facebook. Let's see. Andrea, la, la, la. And okay. Oh, thanks, Terry. Okay, let's see. Hi from Mexico. Hey, Candy. Oh, the pen is a... Okay, the pen is a Sharpie, and I'm going to put a link in the comments after the live today. It's a Sharpie S-Gel, and it's a 0.7. But, I mean, look at that, right? So that's all you really need to go out and sketch whenever you're out and about on a date with your hubby or your partner, or you're just you're at home and you're like having a cup of coffee. So that is actually what I'm going to encourage you to do today. And I'll show you a quick little sketch I did. Okay, so that's kind of jacked up, but my friend Andrea and actually Linda are fabulous at painting flowers, and I am not. I'm a lot more comfortable painting faces. But so you get the idea that this is what I was working on. Well, it was it was my pot of flowers that was in my studio, because I am going to challenge you all to grab something. I'm going to move this for a sec and take us to another sketch that I was working on. Oh, I did one of Josie. Let me see, where's that little sucker? Oh, well, probably won't be able to find it now because I'm looking for it and I'm nervous. So, let's see. Oh, well, I'll do this one instead. But I challenge you to grab something like, I'll do this one. I did grab this little funky piece of garlic. And I mean, how long does it take to sketch a piece of garlic? Like, it's pretty quick. So I sketched this little piece of garlic, and I'm going to do another little demo of this cool pen here. And I'm going to share an app in the comments here, because there's this cool app called See Value. So when I say value, I'm talking about the darkness of lightness, or the darkness or lightness of what it is that you're trying to paint or draw or basically, represent. Because if you turn something into black and white, then you can really see the light and the shadows and what's dark and what's light. So with something like this, if I were going to be doing a value study on this garlic clove here, I would probably, do this process a couple of times and go back in with the ink to really get in where like this main shadow is, and up here there were a lot of shadows and then some lines kind of leading down into the garlic clove, but you get the main idea. And really this whole little concept for Take 10 with Jen is about sharing ideas, sharing ourselves really, and our processes and discoveries, because I feel like there's so much to be discovered through the creative process about ourselves, about others, others that we're creating with, and the connection is really important to me. That comes from being vulnerable and putting yourself out there to create, whether you're creating music or you're creating your garden or a meal or whatever it may be. I'm gonna pull that off for a second. Sorry, that didn't look very good, but there we go. Regardless of what you're creating, because creativity comes in so many shapes and forms and sizes and all those goodies, that that it really is about being vulnerable and trying something new and sharing that with other people. And so in a couple of weeks, actually, I think we'll start next Tuesday, because Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and I really want to make, oh, I got some balloons. Woohoo! It's probably about time. Oh, it is. It's almost time. I'm not necessarily going to do only 10 minutes all the time, but I want to start with 10 minutes. And if I start with saying, well, I'm going to do 30 minutes or I'm going to do an hour, I may not stick to that. I know I can stick to 10 minutes. And if this is something that people want, more of or a little longer, that's something that I'll definitely explore as we get going. But for now, I'm going to try to do between 10 and 15 minutes. So, but what I was saying was, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, well, I guess it wasn't that important, other than sharing. Oh, gratitude cards. That's right. I want to make gratitude cards. I'm going to do it in person with some of my good friends that live local, and I bought some beautiful watercolor paper today that's deckled, and envelopes, and I'm happy to share all those things in the link here in the comments if you want to get some of those supplies, and we can pop on, maybe every other week and make a gratitude card, and then share some other processes and things on the alternate weeks and over the next 3 weeks. But I have a feeling I'm going to want to do this for longer than 4 weeks. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. Next week, I'll share the links for the paper. And if you want to get some paper, or you want to just use some watercolor paper that you have around the house, and pens and watercolors, or you can even just use a ballpoint pen if you want. I'll make sure that we have something. Oh, hey, Steve Bauer. Oh my gosh, dude, how are you? Didn't you just get back from Italy? just grab what you have. I'll put what we're going to be working on next week in the comments, as well as the link to this pen. But the link to this pen is like 12 pens, so you probably don't want to get 12 pens. You can maybe find it at Office Depot or something like that. But I've tried other pens and they didn't quite have the same effect with the color lifting and the beautiful variety of colors. So I like this one, but that's just me. So anyway, next week, gratitude cards, that's what we're working on. And I hope to see you. We'll keep it quick, simple, and fun, and just approachable, because I would just love to share how transformative art and creativity can be with as many people as are interested. So that's really the purpose of this, is connecting and creating and opening up new ideas and conversations about art and life. So thank you all for being here. I am so delighted that you popped in, and please share something you're proud of about yourself in the comments, because we don't do that enough. So vicarious joy is the word for today, the words for today actually, because those are two, oops. But anyway, have a great week, and I will see you next Tuesday, okay? Bye-bye. Thanks so much for coming. See ya.